Let's take you live to the Venezuelan capital, Caracas. We know that the vice president has already been sworn in, Delcy Rodriguez, who's currently leading the country. She's talked about cooperation with the US, but also reiterated her insistence of Venezuelan independence and protecting its sovereignty. And there has been a mixed reaction to the US attack on Venezuela in the days since then. We've seen plenty of expat Venezuelans that have fled the country and gone to different enclaves around the world, some in Madrid, some in Florida in the US. This, though, is a pro-Nicolas Maduro rally in the capital. And, of course, no way of knowing how much this is actual citizens of Venezuela genuinely saying that they want their president back. He is, of course, in the US facing legal proceedings there. You can hear some speeches going on. And that is the latest development from Venezuela. Let's get more on this now by speaking to CNN's State Department reporter Jennifer Hansler. Jennifer, thanks for your time on Sky News Australia this morning. We've heard a bit from Donald Trump in the intervening days since that attack on Venezuela, and plenty of reaction from US lawmakers. What's the latest?
Well, Alex, we have continued to hear from President Donald Trump that he believes the U.S. is, quote, running Venezuela. He has tasked a team of his top advisors, led by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, with running the country. We've heard some discrepancy between Rubio and the president. He said that the U.S. is running policy there, that they are not actually physically running the country. We have seen a continued conversation between the Secretary of State and Delcy Rodriguez, who is the new acting president of Venezuela. President Trump told NBC News yesterday that the two have spoken together fluently in Spanish and they have a good working relationship there. We are seeing the administration come out and say that their priorities are still the same for the near term, which is stopping alleged drug trafficking, alleged mass migration, and, of course, what we've heard from the U.S. president over and over again, gaining control of Venezuela's massive oil reserves. However, we have not heard a lot of specifics about the meat on the bones for this next day plan in Venezuela now that Maduro has been forcibly ousted. We haven't heard a lot of details about who is going to be running point on the ground beyond Rodriguez. And we have not heard anything about a democratic transition there. This is something Rubio says they want to see happen, but he wouldn't give a timeline for elections in that country. Now, this operation has come under immense scrutiny, mostly from Democratic lawmakers, as well as foreign officials who say that this is a potential violation of international law. Top administration officials briefed U.S. lawmakers on the Hill yesterday, or on Monday, rather, and they gave them some details about this operation. They said, for example, or claimed that Maduro and his wife had hit their heads during this operation. They also said they assessed Delcy Rodriguez to be more pragmatic than Maduro and that they would be able to work with her. But according to officials and lawmakers who came out after the briefing, some of them said they did not get sufficient evidence about the U.S.'s plan for the next day, what they are going to be doing moving forward, and they say they want to see a lot more answers here. Alex?
Jennifer, appreciate that update. Jennifer Hansler, the CNN's State Department reporter. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jennifer.